You know how the little girls be having them doll babies with the bald head, but just sitting there. And
a nigga took a picture of himself sitting in a chair.
No.
Stop.
Yo.
A nigga took a picture of himself sitting in the chair, took a ruler, propped it in the chair, and taped the picture of himself. Nah. So it just looked like he's sitting there like that. And in the class, you see the walk past the picture. Alright. Welcome back to another episode of What's Going On. I am your host, Cutthroat 4L. Alongside me, I have a couple colleagues. Go ahead.
Moneymakkinmeech. Follow me on Instagram at Meechy4200_KB. Follow me on Twitter at Karate_Meech.
You can follow me on YouTube and Twitter at Child223. You see me in the last podcast you had.
Yeah, that was a vlog, but you already know who it is. It's Groovin' Darrco. You know everything gonna be right here in the description and right here on the screen. You feel what I'm saying? You can follow me on all my social medias. All of them Groovin' Darrco. Yeah.
So today we're gonna come to you with another episode of What's Going On. Basically, as you can see, the location has changed. We want to switch it up a little bit. Don't want to keep coming with the same old thing. First things first that I wanted to talk about was the whole Jason Blake situation about the guy who was shot. And he's finally spoke out from the hospital bed, basically. And it's crazy because to me, it wasn't like he talked about what happened, but he was just talking about how we should appreciate life more. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? It was kind of crazy to me because it doesn't take for something like this to happen for you to realize that you take a lot of things for granted, but it kind of takes for something like this to happen for you to realize you take a lot of things for granted. Makes sense? Yeah. Definitely. So it's like, me saying that and him basically saying his piece on, even though with the police brutality happening, even though we're talking about defunding the police and etc., we should still appreciate the fact that we can get up and move around because he can at this point in time. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we blessed and some people aren't.
In a lot of different ways.
Yeah. And I feel as though, in that situation, it takes real dramatic things to happen for people, that might want to speak out or, feel as though they want to, spread the word. It's just real, weird and odd that had to happen to him, for him to want to speak out and give a word to everybody, telling them, move on with your life, live your life, you feel me, like, but it's just real, it's real tragic that had to happen. Then it happened in front of his children. So it's like, we really gotta pay attention and, keep our head on the swivel, for real, like.
What you think about it?
I think it's just messed up because, you try to murder this man in front of his family, and not only that, you shot this man in his back more than once. You know what I'm saying? Normally, cops don't do that. Yeah, cops don't do that, bro. Like, you're supposed to shoot him with a taser or something or subdue him.
Yeah, like, whatever happened to the level of force? Like, because throughout trainings, they tell you, like, you meet force with force, but it's like you have pepper spray, you have taser, you have a taser, you have, like, a stun gun.
And you know what's crazy? Like, they know all that exists. Like, for instance, when that white kid, I think he was like 18, 17, went through and shot like two protesters.
The 15-year-old that had the AR?
Yeah, he's 15. He's 15.
The nigga was like 15.
And he shot like two people, and they seemed to find all their stuff for him. They found the taser, they found the words, they found everything for him.
Didn't the cops let him go, too? They just, like, looked at him like, go ahead.
But he was just walking.
He was arrested, like. He was arrested, like he wasn't shot, tackled, choke slammed, DDT, like he was just put your hands behind your back. Relax, like I don't understand.
Home, but they forget all about their training.
Now,
when
plays devil's advocate though, right? Say for instance we do defund police, right? Mm-hmm. How do you think that the world will be able to function without police officers?
See, now when I think they saying defund police,
no, I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm not saying it's the same thing. What I'm saying is when you talk about defund police, say for instance we all work. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. They
talk about defunding you. You give like negative 20 of a fuck that you gave before. Yeah. So imagine somebody breaks in your household, you call the police to report an assault, and they come and they're like, oh, alright.
What that's supposed to do for us?
Yeah, y'all defund.
But you know the crazy thing about it is,
cops are assholes.
The crazy thing about it is, it's like, what I'm saying, I've heard so many people tell me that, they have laws where the cops aren't actually legally required to protect you. You feel what I'm saying? Like with the shooting at the school, the Parker, I forgot what school it was, but it was a security guard. He ran away. And when the parents and stuff tried to sue him, he was like, well, I'm actually not legally
as a security guard,
my thing is this: if they defund the police, it's pros and cons to that. Because I feel as though the pros would be us as people will like get more, come together. But then the cons would be everybody would break up into their nationality. You feel me? Or what they look like. So it'd be like blacks, you got whites, you know what I'm saying, Mexicans, because we are trying to protect, you know what I'm saying, our race. You know what I'm saying? But we should be trying to protect each other. But that's how it's gonna look. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll turn into something that we really don't want.
In my opinion, if they defund the police and police stop caring about protecting their own, which is whoever they feel like they like when they arrive at the scene, it'll be complete chaos.
Yep.
But wasn't it like I seen on Twitter that a cop got killed by his own partner or something like that too?
Yeah, that happens. That happens. I remember there was a guy in Baltimore. I'm not too sure.
Fighting. They were just two cops.
I don't want to say the wrong name. He was shot and killed allegedly like in a drug bust or some shit like that over in West Baltimore.
Yeah.
And they ruled it a suicide, like he killed himself or some shit like that. And he was like a well-known military figure, whatever the case might be. And they was investigating, and you don't even hear about that anymore.
No more.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like
it right
under the rug. That shit is crazy. Just like the bodies that they keep finding on the army base. I don't remember the particular name about it. It started off with like Hispanic girl. You feel what I'm saying? And then they was under investigation. They found like 3 more people. So it's like, if the military is doing it, the local cops are doing it. At this point, it's like, what else other option do we have other than to arm ourselves and protect our own?
But that is the messed up part, because once we start doing that, that's when people's lives in jeopardy.
I disagree.
I feel as though when you start, everybody like, we all have a right to bear. We have all right to bear arms.
Exactly.
But when things is in total chaos, you can't live your daily life how it's supposed to be. You feel me? So if you gotta worry about protecting your family, and you gotta worry about, them eating and having a job and all the world being chaos.
But see, the only thing about Maryland is though that Maryland don't have no self-defense laws though.
I understand that, and it coincides with what I'm saying then. So if there's no self-defense law, it's like you taking that risk. You're going for broke. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, right or wrong, you going to jail. You can't live your daily life how you want to because you taking care of what's yours. You know what I'm saying? And especially when everything's in chaos.
I feel like when you bring neighborhoods together to where they have their own community, I feel like it'll bring a much bigger response on the positive side. You feel what I'm saying? Because the real thing that's going on in a lot of impoverished communities is the fact that no one has a community. You feel me? Like back in the day, you remember how back in the day your mother or your grandmother used to tell you yeah, I used to be outside and I get in trouble, my next door neighbor would beat me. And then she'd tell my mother. And then when I get home, my mother would beat me. That don't happen no more. Now
times are different.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like
kids are too disrespectful.
Yeah, the community is disrespectful.
Yeah, times are different. Times are extremely different. And
it's like you can't even put your hands on your kids no more. You don't get in trouble.
It has to be below the waist. Anything above the waist is deemed abuse. Like it has to be below the waist and it cannot leave a mark. You feel what I'm saying? Just so, for instance, it's like
none of them rules.
Back in the day, mother used to beat the shit out of me. You feel me? You feel me? What?
My mother was handy. She'd just pick up anything.
Anything.
Yeah,
handy woman. You didn't slap
one
the
time
shit
I got
out
hit
you.
with something that bent the corner. And then, I don't know how that to this day, she was on some shit.
My mother's hand was like a whip. You never saw it coming. You just be looking at her, and then you be holding your face.
Y'all lucky.
You be looking at her, you be holding your face like that.
Y'all lucky. I had a father that used to just put his hands on me, boy, straight.
My mother was the place. Like whatever was right here, it's coming across my head.
He was one of them.
Your shit was like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. But as we move along, man, I just feel like the police brutality shit, man, and the protests, the protests are still going on.
Very much so.
You feel what I'm saying? It's not.
Very much so.
It's crazy because it's like, the media is
They slowed down on it.
Yeah, like,
I feel like the only reason they
coverage.
slowed down on it is because a lot of people found out that the rioting part of it
Wasn't us.
Yeah, it wasn't us.
It wasn't us. So
that's
it's
what
like,
makes the story.
now the niggas made the spy hot, it's like, alright, we just gonna leave. They done caught into what's going on, so we can't make it seem like it's them.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But
we know it's not them.
all in all, how do y'all feel about, the protests that's still taking place? Because these ones aren't violent.
No.
Like, these ones, nobody's really getting beat up.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Unless the
And
police
everyone,
entice it.
please keep on your mask. I know it's irritating, but keep it on your face.
That shit.
I know we in this video, and we ain't even got no mask.
Yeah, I feel like everybody here has been
They
working.
put it on upside
Everybody here has been screened.
Yeah.
Everybody here, and then we've all been around each
Yeah.
other. So you feel what I'm saying? That's why
But
we ain't.
just take that advice.
Yeah, wear your
Wear
mask
that
and
mask,
sanitize. And I feel like, all right. So along the lines of the protest, right? The numbers of COVID is still increasing.
Dramatically.
But because the ICU numbers aren't increasing, I guess because now people are getting sick and they're like staying home, they feel like they should open everything up to full capacity, and I disagree with that all the way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't
But you know what I
understand
don't like
that,
is
bro.
they open up to full capacity, 1,000 extra people catch corona, and then they shut it down.
Yeah, like
I'd be like, you gonna open and close? You should just keep it closed, but keep all the opening, closing and stuff. Like, I think that's a part of why it's rising.
the economy is so fucked up that they
Exactly.
can't afford to do that.
Mayors and governors aren't
They
even on the
beefing.
same. Yeah, they're not even on the
Like
same.
niggas in the
You gotta
states is suing
Yo,
other
Trump-
like it's too
Trump
much.
and Biden on Twitter is fucking.
Yo, they like Meek and Nicki. Like, I be on Twitter like, yo, hell no.
This
He
can't
did
be
not
the
just say
future.
that.
This
He
can't be
did
the
not
future.
just say that. Like, yo, you would think like as public figures they had some type of class.
Or somebody
Yo.
who takes their phone or something.
Right, like it should be a rap, like, don't say that. Don't say that.
You feel
But Trump,
what I'm
like, don't say what? I'm the president. What do you mean? Like, yo, it's crazy.
No.
Don't say I'm getting ready with them. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, like, we said in the last podcast, that nigga Joe Biden ain't slick.
Yo,
You ain't slick.
hey,
You know
he
what's
ain't
going
slick
on.
guy though, but we know what's going
know
on
what's
with
going
you.
on,
We know
bruh.
what's going on with
We
you,
know what's
bro.
going on. We tired of him.
Yeah, we
know
definitely
what's
tired
going
of
on
him, but
with
we
you.
know what's
We know
up
what's
with you.
going on with
Don't
you.
think you slick,
He
motherfucker.
ain't slick. You catch a shoe cross your shit too.
George Bush style, you feel me?
Oh, wait a minute.
That guy right there, get him out of here. I want him right there in the
He
front
gotta
row.
go.
He
That
gotta
nigga's
go.
been doing nothing but practicing. You
All right,
me?
so what about this? We know that there'll be some nice drops going on. You know, we got 2K21, we got Man 21. How y'all feel about them really putting cap in it on the game, even though nobody picked them up?
I don't like it.
I disagree.
I'm gonna let y'all finish, and then I'm gonna say my piece because it's propaganda.
Disrespectful.
It's propaganda.
It definitely is. It definitely
Me,
is.
I feel as though it's definitely propaganda. It's very disrespectful. I feel as though y'all put him on there as a free agent. Y'all did that.
He's
I
a
guess.
free agent.
Yeah,
bro.
he's a free agent. He's not on the team. I
So-
guess y'all call yourself doing that for
All right,
us.
so you be into that man shit. So let me ask you a question, right? On the game, are you going to be able to go to the roster and put him on the team?
Yeah, like I would have
Like,
to.
what the
Now
fuck
listen, now
type of
listen.
shit is
Now
that?
what you would do is you would go to the you would go to franchise mode,
Right.
right?
Right.
Get you a team. Now mind you, I'm a 12th man. I like Russell Wilson. Why would I want to pick up Colin Kaepernick behind Russell Wilson? Then what's the bad part about it is, Colin Kaepernick overall is at 81. His
Relax.
overall is higher than Sam Darnold's. It's higher than Joe Barrow's. It's higher than
And
at
he's on
least
nobody's
20-25% of the quarterbacks.
Sick.
No, it's an 81.
That's
We're going to
sick.
say at least 40-45% of the quarterbacks on the game. Why y'all not pick this man up?
That's sick.
That's
I said they
it.
didn't pick him up because, all right.
He was on some dumb
This
ass
is
shit.
my thing.
He wasn't on no dumb.
Yo, he
What
changed
you
it.
mean?
Listen,
He changed
All right,
it
let's get into it.
15
Let's
times.
get into it.
Listen, y'all made that man.
Say your
Listen,
piece.
y'all made that man train. What was it? 2
3
weeks?
years.
No.
Now listen, he
what
ain't
was
been
it,
in the league for at least 3 years. At least
No,
3,
how
4
much?
years.
No, for the training part though, for him to go back to football. How many weeks was that? Like 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Yeah, it wasn't too long of that 2-3 weeks. But then at that, he changed it. Like he disabled himself from all the teams
The
that used to come
nigga-
saying him at first.
This is a white man's game. Point blank, period. They gave you an opportunity. You took the narrative and changed the narrative completely because you were being pro-black, which nobody disagreed with.
But them people don't give a fuck.
But they don't give a fuck. This man changed the arena. He changed the receivers. He changed the cameraman. He changed. So, in me being a white supremacist, I would have been like, oh, Okay. Go in with your bad self. Because you ain't getting no job. Straight up. Straight up. So now you're going to put him on the cover of a game that you know is going to sell because of his face and the time.
Now,
You
we
feel
gonna
what I'm
get
saying?
together. What I don't like is the fact that, yeah, he ain't on the cover, bro, but he definitely on the game. And it's messed up because it's like,
for
who's he playing
You
for?
don't play for nobody.
Like, the
That's like,
only
I
team,
know.
listen,
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. When I get the game, my team is Jets. You know he coming straight to my team.
Yeah.
Look, saying you cool, but after what you did last year, boy, fuck you. I don't give
Sam Donald like putting his mouth on other people's shit. Sam Donald like putting other people's mouthpieces in his mouth. He nasty.
This
But he Sam
got mono.
Donald, he got mono. He put
He a grown man.
That's like he put another man's
He a
mouthpiece in his
grown
mouth.
man.
He's nasty.
You a
That's
grown
That was
man.
fucking
Mono
trash.
and throat shit. I ain't listening to no
You
bacteria.
a grown
So that means
man.
when he put the mouthpiece in the other
he
dude's
swallowed
saliva.
You a grown
Nah.
man.
That's like taking a nah.
Nah,
I ain't even gonna get exact. Oh,
Yo, Sam.
we're not even gonna give. We're not even gonna give an example.
Anyway,
That's crazy.
But back
What
on
is it?
subject,
I think they did him dirty, man.
that we feel as though that was,
disrespectful.
that was real disrespectful. Now, September the 4th was 2K21, right?
Definitely launch date.
Hey, now listen, I love me some football,
Mamba edition.
but that's Mamba edition. Now listen, I like
do
the
it for
Portland
Bean.
Trailblazers. I got the one with Dame on there. You know what I'm saying? He got the Mamba edition.
First things
Rest in peace,
first, you
Kobe.
gotta
Rest in
do.
peace, Kobe.
We have to do a moment of silence for Bean. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like 2020 being the most apocalyptic year,
Yes, too much shit happened. The Purge coming
Kobe's
soon.
death was like.
It's like a piece of childhood was snatched for me.
Kobe's death to me was like, all right, that's it. That's it.
Y'all doing too motherfuckers.
You feel what I'm saying? It was like, come on. Come on.
Listen,
No, I ain't gonna lie. Chad Bossman.
Bro,
Chadwick
it's because of-
Bossman.
yeah.
I think I'm
That's-
saying his
and
name
that's
wrong.
fam.
Chadwick Bossman.
Like that's
that's
bro
my
kin.
cousin.
Like
Yeah.
you feel what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it's just like, yo, so much has happened this year,
Pop
which
Smoke.
is in
Man, man.
Oh, Sam.
Hold on. Let's answer the subject. Hold on. Let's answer the subject.
Going to
We got
hell.
one more. Hold on.
Why would we do that?
No, that's him. That's
Oh.
him. But listen, though.
You on a one-way
You on a
ticket.
But listen,
You on a one-way.
Hold on. But on a
You
real
on a
subject,
one-way.
forward the rule.
Yo, see? Niggas is dead.
Not right. Stop.
Rest
But
in peace to
listen.
Pop.
Listen
Rest
though,
in peace
on a
to
real shit, we
Pop.
just
I
lost
mean,
another
I
member. We
mean,
just lost somebody else too. We lost one of the Temptations sing lead.
Who died?
The Temptations.
They rubber.
No, the lead of the sing.
Who? What's his name? Was it Otis?
I thought my man rubber.
It wasn't no Otis.
Otis died.
Nah,
Was it?
No.
Cause I thought the rest of them niggas been deceased.
Yeah, I thought
So
David been
David died off a drug overdose
Yeah.
a long time ago. So
What about Eddie Kane was someone? What was his name?
Yeah,
Eddie Kane.
That was my man.
But I
Hot
don't
Show,
know.
Eddie
I don't know
Kane.
who it is though.
Me
I don't know
neither.
exactly who it is.
Me neither.
But
That's
2020,
wild.
man, has been
Crazy.
years. But with the next gen consoles coming out, they're extremely expensive, and I wouldn't recommend anybody to buy it.
If you got the money,
this,
then go ahead
this
and
is
do
my
your
thing though. How do you? It's COVID.
Or online.
It's
But you know what?
Amazon.
Some
There's gonna be a lot of glitches with that
motherfuckers-
game.
Some
Y'all can buy that
motherfuckers
shit
got
and
the
drop it
money
for
to
one
just
cent.
go ahead and buy it. Cause I mean, let's talk about that. How do you feel about the people who's been essentially working since the rooter? Cause we ain't get to the tutor of this.
Nope.
You feel what I'm saying? Since the rooter, and then you have others who just been home getting food stamps and money. Both, a double whammy. While you at work slaving, niggas hit you up. Yo, we out tonight. No, we ain't. Work in the morning. Like,
I gotta be there at 8 o'clock.
I ain't gonna lie. You ever had to stop yourself from being a hater?
Mm-hmm.
Like a nigga pull
This happened with y'all.
yeah.
Shit, was happening with y'all plenty of times.
Yeah.
Especially with you. I'll be out with you. That's why I don't want to be telling you I gotta work in the morning. Because I know.
No,
I
yo.
don't want to tell you I gotta work in the
This
morning
nigga,
because as soon as I tell you,
No.
I'm like, well, you did.
No,
You
I'm
did.
gonna tell you,
did.
man. This how it go. I be like, yo, niggas doing, we link. We out. It's lit. He'll wait till like 10:30.
I got work.
I ain't gonna hold you. As soon as he say that, I already know what's coming next. I got work in the morning. So now what happens is nobody picks you up. Nobody tells you anything. What you doing? Shit. We lit. So when he finally know niggas, damn it, nobody tell niggas you had work in the morning. You feel what I'm saying? But then it be guys like me who's always at fucking work. So then when I do get some free time, ain't nobody doing shit. What niggas doing? Shit. Where everybody at? In the house? Why? Like, why? While I'm at work,
Corona.
it's lit. We had the day party, we had the pool party, then we go to the strip club, then we go to the casino, and I'm at work. Like, niggas ain't right.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Last time we went out, we was Litty 2000. That shit was lit. You hear me? You hear me?
Yo.
Liddy 2000.
Definitely.
It was that Patron.
Yeah, I was throwing
It
up
was
the lining
that
of my
Patron,
fucking stomach the
man.
next day. I was
that
so
Patron.
fucked up, and I don't even drink.
What you was drinking?
I was drinking Patron, Hennessy.
You was out here in the streets tripping.
Yeah, I was.
He had some
tripping.
Hennessy Black and some Deuce.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I came in that first of all, I went to the bar in the
I
county.
was in that bitch like, ow.
I
you
went to
hear
the bar in
me?
the county and
It
bought a
was
regular
lit.
Fifth Patron. Or at least I thought it was a regular Fifth Patron. The bitch was limited edition. It came in a 10.
Yeah, I seen you said that.
So when I took a picture of it, I'm like, all right, cool. Yo, hit me. Like, yo, come through. I come through the spot. Yo, I drank the entire fifth. When I tell you,
Hookah
I
on
was
top of that, you know that
so
hookah be having your fucking head
sweaty.
spinning. Oh, we was.
Yo! I was sweaty.
My neck. Yo,
so
I
sweaty.
got pictures from
That
that.
shit was crazy. But all in all, we definitely had fun. And you know what's wild? That was my first time going out since like March.
Yeah, since the corona.
Since I don't know about other people, but like we really quarantined.
Yeah.
Like we really was in the house. So now that I be coming out and I be seeing certain things, I don't even be knowing shit be open. I don't even be knowing where to go. Cause I've
What's
really been in
closed,
the house, like, or at the gym, like, ain't been doing nothing.
And you know, with COVID, it's all, the hours are limited now.
Yeah, everything shut down at 12.
I ain't
Everything
even gonna
over at 12.
lie, like,
Yeah.
I just been chilling for real. Maybe because I be like boring and shit some of the time, or you could say most time. But I be chilling, so it really ain't affect me too much for real. Because the same people I be around 24/7, going out or staying in the house, I be around the same people, so it ain't really affect me. But what affect me is actually going outside and seeing everybody else don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like you might you be like chilling, like I love me like the cold brew Frappuccino Starbucks. You see what I'm saying? Brown sugar, caramel. Goddamn, I get one of them. And can you imagine
All right,
grabbing
well,
one
what
of
was your
them?
story? You talk about the
You
caramel.
shut up. You grab you fuck around, go grab one of them, and somebody cough, and you can see it in the air laying on your Frappuccino.
That happened to you.
I lost. I lost my mind, man.
You punched in your shit.
Shit. Shit, I lost.
You know the people who sneeze and cough ignorant.
Yo, listen, yo, I'm not done. The lady behind the counter, she looked at me.
Yo.
She said, "Sir, I'ma make another." I put it down. I looked at him. I said, "You disrespectful bastard. You didn't even cover your mouth." And then he had his mask on his face, but it was under his chin. What the fuck was the point?
Y'all hate when people wear their masks and they be not covering their nose either, bro.
Right?
You know what really
fuck?
what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears, yo?
What really
I could've
grinds
died,
my
bro.
gears is when you're in line at the establishment and nobody's on their stickers.
Like, 6 feet,
Why are you so
6
close
feet.
to me? Like I was at Chipotle just standing there and I'm watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you like
like,
stretching
yo,
this shit
come
like-
on, yo. And my burrito is coming up and the dude's stepping up and he like, yeah, I said, first of all, can you get on your sticker, please? You're not socially distancing. And that burrito's not my bad, player. My bad. Fuck is you doing?
My bad,
My
man.
bad,
Like, I'm
player.
tired of hearing that shit.
Yo,
Just stay on your stick.
I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I'm tired. Did you tell you how you know this is fucked up? You ever walk into an establishment and you the one with the mask on, so everybody think you sick, like they're not supposed to have one on?
Bro,
I walk
what?
in the spot, mask on, niggas. What's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? Like, why don't you have on a mask?
No,
Niggas be
that's the
tripping.
crazy part. The people that act like wearing a mask is like not the right thing to do. Like, I'm walking down the street, bus come, dude trying to get on the bus, he has no mask. The lady doesn't open the door. Bus drive by. Another bus comes. Same thing happened. Meow. So he's at now. What the fuck, yo? This shit crazy. I swear to God. I'm like, bro, you need a mask. Who the fuck talk? You know what? Because I'm a black man
Mind your
too.
business.
I'm gonna mind my motherfucking business. Cause I'm definitely gonna cuss your bitch ass out. Cause I had my mask. But he was pissed. Them bitch was you hear me? Y'all trying to do the hack, nigga? Yo! That was not, nah.
No.
That
It
shit
was
be crazy.
sick.
That shit be crazy. But all in all, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like this COVID shit it's running its course. but it's not over.
Definitely.
Nah,
And these motherfuckers still having parties and
We
shit.
still
bro.
ain't even hit flu season.
Bro, let's not
I'm
talk about
afraid.
that. Let's not talk about that, please.
I'm afraid.
Gotta stay safe.
Because
out
say
there,
for
man.
instance, right, flu seasons come and then they make the vaccine mandatory for everybody to take, which you know when you take the vaccine they have to put the germ inside your body. Now I'm hearing that people are having reactions
flu
from the
shot wasn't
COVID.
mandatory?
Huh?
Getting a flu shot not mandatory. I thought it was already mandatory.
Yeah,
right?
but they have to do that
You
if
was getting that shit since you was.
Shit, if you work at a hospital, yes, the fuck
Yeah,
it
certain
is.
things, yeah, but like, you know, they got the whole non-vaccination thing going on now with parents not vaccinating their children.
Yeah, and homeschooling their children
Yeah,
and
doing all
stuff
this
like
other
that.
stuff.
Oh, we definitely gotta get on this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
We
hold
gotta
you.
get on that.
So how do y'all feel about that?
Whoever doing that,
How y'all feel
keep
about
their
that?
children.
So the
'cause
next
only
thing
Jim
is
and Larry
how
vaccination.
everybody feels about basically
The
school
virtual reality.
opening and
Yes,
it being
the
virtual.
school opening.
What y'all think about that?
This what I think.
They not learning shit.
I have a 9-year-old. They made it very, very hard for the adults. How people won't be able to go to work. How people, because these kids are not computer savvy now. I understand if y'all gave them little cell phones and tablets, stuff that they play on. Y'all gave them regular laptops and computers, desktop stuff that they don't know how to really use. And the parents got to stay home, help them log in.
I got
and
a
help
phone
them
call
do
this morning. She's
like-
like, "Can you come download Google Drive, please?" I'm like, "How they give a computer to an 8-year-old without the app applicable for them to learn?"
Right. But you know what's crazy though? The kids are it's actually getting them smarter. It's getting them slicker. I was on, matter of fact, you showed me yesterday.
Yeah.
On Instagram. A little girl, the teacher was teaching, she replaced herself with a Barbie doll.
No,
and went
yeah.
on about her motherfucking business.
funniest
And the
shit I
teacher
seen.
thought everybody was paying attention.
Funniest shit I seen.
Teacher thought she was paying attention. When she zoomed in, she just seen the doll baby just sitting there.
No.
You know how the little girls be having them doll babies with the bald head one, just sitting there.
A
And the thing
nigga
was,
took a
he be
picture
like,
of himself sitting in a chair.
No. Stop.
Yo.
A nigga took a picture of himself sitting in the chair, took a ruler, propped it in the chair, and taped the picture of himself. So it just looked like he's sitting there like that. And in the class, you see him walk past the picture.
Yo, did you
hell
see?
no.
There's a dude who's real live going. He like every time he goes to class, he just has his friends come and kidnap him out of virtual class.
Are you certain? Wow.
Yeah, it's like it'll be like 7 people in the class. You just be sitting there looking, and out of nowhere, just 4 dudes walk in wearing all black. He don't even pay him any attention. The teacher don't even care nothing. And not even they just grab
Bro,
us. Yo,
what
they go
about the
whatever.
strict parents? When the kids got gym, and do you hear your mom from upstairs, sit your ass down.
gotta do 15
He's like,
jumping
but
jacks.
ma, I gotta do
And
jump
then you have
jacks.
to do 10
And then
push-ups.
she be like, everything
Like,
in
it's
my
crazy.
motherfucking living room is glass. You jump your ass up one more time. See,
I don't
so
think that the kids
it's
are going
hard,
to be able to
man.
learn effectively.
They
this
not
way.
at all. Cause everybody
I do think it's fun because they're all getting to see each other at home.
it's not
fun,
right. It's
you know
not
what I'm
right.
saying?
It's not. It's not.
But
the
they're
same, though.
not
It's
going to be
interactive.
able
It's not
to
the same.
interact with each other the way how they would in school.
And they
So-
have a whole compilation of mothers half naked.
Yo!
on Zoom calls.
Oh,
crazy.
the mother smoking a blunt.
She
was
Big, she had ass
She
blunt.
was like,
She was
said,
it.
oh,
shit. Bop the ass
There
right
was
out.
another woman. There was another woman. She had no shirt on. The sun in front of the computer. She leaning right over him, like titties and everything right there. She just woo, 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 and like the whole
Titties
class,
all on your
the
shoulders.
whole class is looking straight at his box, like bro.
boobies out.
For this motherfucking
She got them
Cameras
boobies
out.
out.
niggas
Yo.
is crazy. But all in all, man, it's affecting. This shit is global.
It's affecting
And remember, I
everybody.
said this was going to happen in the first podcast. What was going on
Y'all
with the
saw
kids?
the
in the
bonfires in California, though.
Bro, let's not talk about that.
Yes,
You
sir.
see what they look like right
The
now?
whole state's orange.
Yeah.
No, red now.
Like,
It's
that
red.
shit is crazy. Like, there's so many catastrophes taking
How a
place.
nigga supposed to stay in the house and his house is set on fire?
Bro, let's not talk about that, bro. You know what's crazy? On Twitter, they put on the Blade Runner theme to San Francisco.
It's fucked up.
It is.
But it's crazy because everything that's happening is written. Like, literally, everything that's happening right now is written. It's in the Bible and it's in other books. There is something that I was paying attention to that I thought was pretty interesting. the Charlemagne Joe Budden feud.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
And what I
Here
think
we
is
go.
really interesting is the fact that I love the fact that Charlemagne and let me not leave Gilly out. Because Gilly and them podcasts, what is it, $1 million a game, $1 million worth of game? That shit is popping.
Yeah, and then you know you got Nori with the drink check.
Drink Champs been lit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? They on Revolt now, I believe. And then you have Joe Rogan, who just got like a multi-million-dollar deal.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's
One day,
dope.
you feel me?
You know, oh, we go. Hey, listen.
We gonna get there.
Listen, it's gonna happen. Just in due time. But what the feud was about Charlamagne and Joe Budden was basically Charlamagne was speaking on, I guess, why Joe Budden them left Spotify or got dropped or however that went. And of course, Charlamagne has his opinion like he does on everything else. That's, you know, sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not, but it's his opinion. Joe Budden's response.
I love Joe Budden's response. He don't have no filter. I love the fact that he has no filter.
It wasn't disrespectful,
But he has no
But he
filter.
spoke the truth.
But he definitely let him know, like,
He let
there's
him know
differences between
what it
ownership
is.
and workmanship. Like,
And the crazy thing about it is you wouldn't like the shit that Joe Budden was saying in his response. You wouldn't expect that. You feel what I'm saying? And Joe basically put it out there. It was like, nigga, we different. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We're being oppressed and we taking ours this way. You can go that way. You're not looking at it the way I'm looking at it. You're not dealing with what I'm dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? So I felt like that's growth, man.
Yeah.
To be able to break a nigga down and don't necessarily gotta be a jerk about it while being a jerk about it. You feel what I'm saying? I think that was dope. And it's like, you know,
because the old Joe Budden.
that's what I wasn't expecting that.
The old Joe Budden.
Like when Eminem dissed Joe.
To chase some teenager down the street,
Yeah,
Joe Budden.
I'ma kill one of you niggas, Joe Budden. Speaking of Joe Budden, hold up. Speaking of Joe Budden, there's been, you know,
Some rumors.
some rumors of alleged bestiality.
Beastie.
You ain't hear about it?
Go.
My man Joe Budden said, and I don't want to say I quote because I don't know how true this is, but he said he feels like it's his responsibility to beat his dog's dick because there's no bitches around.
That's not what he said verbatim.
Exactly, not verbatim, but like from what Mike read to me, that's what.
This is what I don't understand. I was on Twitter and the bitch said the reason why Joe Budden is trending just upset me. That's how I caught wind of it. The same way how I caught wind of the Odell Beckham situation.
Yo, that's bro.
Now,
Odell?
Hold the phone.
Oh Lord.
First of all, Joe Budden said in his podcast that he feels like everybody with a pet should please their dog. What? At
Hold their
some
legs
point in
up
time.
and just go ahead and beat
I
all
didn't
like
hear all of the shenanigans that these guys are talking about.
He's hanging.
But it's along the
He's
lines
hanging.
some kind of seasoning.
No. He's hanging full German shepherds upside down and he's stroking them
Yeah,
off.
I don't know what's up with all that.
What the fuck is going on?
Then, on the flip side to that, we heard the Kanker sisters.
Yeah.
The three most
Nasty.
Now let me explain something.
Yeah, they the canker sisters.
And the one that did
We
it,
are
they mother.
regular niggas here. We ain't rich.
Nobody's special.
Nobody here, you feel me, is too proud to say we ain't never dealt with a creepy crawler before.
Yes, a slimy bitch.
But
Toxic slimy.
these three females,
On a whole nother level.
On a whole nother.
Whole nother level.
one bitch was in, excuse my language. one of these women said that they were like getting gangbanged by the entire Phoenix Suns.
Like
Like she said, niggas was
sucking
walking
dick.
in and it was like, well, my turn.
Yeah, whip
like,
out.
you feel what I'm saying? And they was cool with it. Like, yeah, that was what we was
That's a
doing.
lot of protein.
Then another bitch was like, oh, she shy. How? How shy? What are you shy from?
It was 13 niggas.
That's a lot. That's the whole team.
She was getting fucked by one guy and the rest of the team walked
And
in.
whipped out.
Where was your shyness? I don't see no
I don't
bashfulness in that
think
story.
anybody that can maintain multiple sexual encounters the same day, the same time,
That's a bit
with
much.
the same group of guys that share a locker room.
That's a bit much.
Shy.
That's a bit.
Okay, then you have the other chick that said that
Go ahead, speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
she
Speak
said
on it.
that Odell, I think
He like doogies. He like hot
Go ahead,
shits on
speak
his
on it.
chest.
Speak on
That's
it.
He likes-
nasty.
all right, everybody has their own fetish. Hey man,
Hey.
whatever floats your boat.
That's
You feel what I'm
listen,
saying?
Just keep that shit
But
over there.
one of them hot curry chicken shits, like them,
And the
one
girl
of them
who
hot.
did it is Chief Keef's baby mother.
She,
Now,
You see this match right here? You see this match right here? This for you.
Me
we
personally,
know that for a fact.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
You're nasty.
I don't get into that stuff, so I don't know if it's. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
social baby mother. or not.
nasty.
that is.
But what I am saying is this:
You nasty.
Nasty.
in this industry
Nasty.
that we are, entertainment and shit of that nature,
Fact.
there's so many things that I hear.
Trifling
That I've
shit.
been
This
hearing
shit
since
is
I was a little kid.
Just download trifling.
And I just don't know how to wrap my mind around letting a woman.
Take a shit on.
No, first of all, hold on. Before all that, Odell told her, take a video.
No, a
of
picture.
You, a picture.
And she
of you
sent
shitting.
him a
I'll do
video.
one better. I'll take a video of me shitting.
And
Send it to him.
Flew her to Houston.
Flew her out to Houston.
So he analyzed the turd and said, I like that.
That's a
need
nice
that.
turn.
You
I need
are the
that.
one that I need to plaster
I need
this
that.
all over my chest. I
What
need
the fact
that.
y'all keep like?
I need that moisturizer. Let me go ahead and rub that in.
Shorty got that's the chocolate dove right
She's
there.
disgusting. And
That
he's
bitch
disgusting. But you know what? It goes to show you that people do anything for money.
Hey,
People
I ain't
do
gonna
anything for
lie.
money.
We already got off the
one who
topic
said
though.
that she was shy, the stuff she was doing with Trey Songz.
Oh, we
real crazy. Let's talk about that now.
Trey Songz wanted to tie her up, pee on her, then pretty much have like role play rape sex, like on some no, don't take it, no, get it here, bitch. Like some,
I always just wanted to go to
That's
one of those
weird as
parties
And see what the
where
fuck
Them
they,
rave parties,
where they be like, leave your phone in the bucket
Yeah.
because we don't want, and sign this form.
the NDAs.
Because we don't
Ain't that
want
rape?
you to say
Ain't one of them
anything
No, that ain't
that you see that takes place in this house. I
Yeah,
heard
sex
that's
crime.
how Sanaa Lathan bit Beyonce.
What?
Because there was something going on and shit got real. And for anybody to bite another human being besides Mike Tyson, but you can't say besides because he was on drugs also, you know it was cocaine involved. I don't care what nobody says, it was cocaine involved.
Yeah, when you
Somewhere along the line, somebody
When,
and shit got hot because ain't no way I would be in the spot.
Hey,
What they doing over there? Alright, listen, I'm ready to head up. Shit getting weird. Like, ain't no, but you know what? I guess that's the caliber of stardom.
whenever a story come from Hollywood, I don't care. I believe it. I believe.
Just think about it. When you're in Hollywood, bro, anything can happen, bro.
Yeah, I
you got
believe it.
money.
They call Hollywood
drugs.
the devil's playground.
The older I get, the more I'm starting to believe that nigga Raz B. I don't give a fuck for nobody. Say I'm starting to believe that nigga Raz B.
You, the older you get.
Yeah.
Let me tell you when I believed Raz B.
When?
This is when I believed Raz B, right? I've been a world star investigator for a long time.
We talking about years.
A nigga in like 2009, he had a red afro. He was on some Rich Homie shit, but it wasn't Rich Homie. Him and Raz B was on the phone,
What a great afro.
and he was like, "Yeah, bro, the same room with the big couch. Yeah, bro, that's the same room he took me in the first time he put his finger in my booty." And Raz B was like, "Yeah, the one with the teddy bear over there on the mantle, he got chocolates and shit." And the nigga was like, "Bruh, the one with the poster of B2K on the wall, them niggas was on the phone relating stories of
From how he
similar
tore the fur
encounters
off their
of
head.
how Chris Stokes was wearing they ass
Wearing
out."
them out. But you know what was crazy though? I ain't even gonna lie. With that situation, with the Raz B situation, you could see the mannerisms of each band member, how they acted when he came out. That's what was more exciting for me.
You know what fucked me up, though?
So,
That's who I fuck with is Bug. See,
Yeah.
Bug ain't got it all. So Bug be like, "Shit, he ain't touched me. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, but he probably did touch one of them niggas though."
But listen,
Bug
if
don't
you think
be with none
about
of
it
that.
though, the
Bug
one who
don't
never
be with
really
none of that.
reacted to it is two, Fizz and Omarion.
Why? Because
Now-
it ain't happened to them.
Now,
That's
listen,
why.
fuck that.
It ain't
Now
happened to
listen,
them.
Chris Stokes, whatever his name is, that probably his name, probably not. He probably hit all them, and with all this situation
I'm gonna
going
put the cherry
on,
on the cake when you finish.
with this situation going on, who's gonna sabotage their whole career? It ate one dude up, and he decided to pour it out. The other dude said, "Shit is going to the grave with me. You got me fucked up." Now, as time goes on, you got the Millennium Tour.
They already did that.
I know.
They ain't do shit.
Yeah, Omarion did that. My man.
Omarion said, "You want to play?"
He hit that
I
man
like
big mother, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all grew up together. I understand. And then how he carried it was the right way. So
All right, I'm about to put the cherry on the cake.
That.
Somebody, at some point in time, pull out your phones and Google who Marcus Houston's new wife is.
Oh, y'all already seen it.
Ain't she
young
like
bitch.
16?
Real young. Real young.
She young.
Real young, bro.
Google who
Real
she
young.
is.
He is 39, I believe.
Right? Google who she is.
I already seen that.
Sir,
I already seen that.
At the end of the
who's
day,
Marcus Houston's new wife?
they were saying that Marcus Houston was a booty bandit also.
Oh, she's
feel what I'm
like
saying?
sister star.
Yeah, remember he was a
Marcus
sister.
Oh yeah. He right. He was next
Right.
door living there.
Who his wife is though?
Maya Dickey.
Who she related to? Because I don't want to say something and be wrong. See who daughter that is.
Okay.
Daughter or niece or some shit like that. I don't want
She
to.
bet not be related.
I don't want to say it and be wrong. I don't want to say it and be wrong. This Hollywood shit be weird. These singers and entertainers and shit be weird.
Maya Dickey.
Who kin is that though? That's somebody's daughter or something.
Oh my gosh, she
Who's
related
this?
to Chris Stokes.
Okay then.
Wait,
what? The fuck?
Okay then.
Nah, hold up.
Okay,
Oh
then.
my god, it stays in the family. That's
No,
his daughter.
okay then.
They keeping it in the family.
Okay then. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of
y'all
the day,
on some
it's
Get Out but Black version
It's some
type
weird shit going on.
Weird shit.
It's some weird shit going
That's
on.
some trifling, nasty
Yeah,
shit.
it's some weird shit going on.
Oh my god.
On another note, you feel what I'm saying? As of right now, what is getting y'all through y'all days? What y'all listening to? Any music?
Well, you know, I've been listening to, you know, some new music that's been dropped, you know, the new shot of Baby, Whole Lot of Choppers. You know, you got Kendrick and Baby Keem's song, you know what I'm saying? Envy Kane's new mixtape was hard. You know, different people dropped a lot of new music coming out, so I've been listening to a lot of different artists, well-rounded and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Me?
Oh yeah, and his
I've been
album.
listening to me. I just dropped August 25th, say hello to my little friend. You know, two bonus songs. You got to download Spinrella. Just type in Moneymakkinmeech, making with 2 Ks.
Mm-hmm.
And I also just dropped a single today off my upcoming project, dropping November the 10th, Making Land for L, called Zero Timers. So that's on Spotify and also Apple Music.
Yeah.
How about you?
Man, listen to bro stuff, really. That's it. Nothing new. Nothing new.
I've been listening.
Flat, cruddy buddy.
I've been listening to Say Hello to My Little Friend. I've been listening to Karma 3 a lot.
Yeah.
Little bit of Fujiano. I'm just getting hip to him. Yeah.
Babies.
I'm just getting hip to him.
Never failed me, bro.
Let me
Ooh, I got a
see.
question. I'll let you.
Otherwise, bro, like once again, you know, my music is all over the place. It depends on my mood. And you know, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
I just feel like, first of all, I thank y'all for joining me.
Yeah, it's definitely been fun. It's definitely been fun.
It was lit, but it's like, yo, 2020 has
It's
been
been
one
a
hell of a year,
shithole.
yo.
It's been a
It's
shit.
like
Has
every
been
month
one
is trying to
hell of a
outdo
year.
each other.
Yeah,
What?
like it's something new. It's something new. And Baltimore has been on fire. Niggas been getting shot every day
Yeah.
for like the past
Yeah.
2 weeks straight.
Mhm.
So
Definitely.
protect yourself.
August called January was like,
Yeah.
You thought you could do something? I got something better.
you kill
Your
Kobe,
mask,
I kill Black
Your
Panther.
hand sanitizer and your gun out
Facts.
this bitch because
Yeah, y'all stay straight.
yeah, I don't
stay
want
safe, stay equipped.
I'm tired of everyday news quintuplet shooting like
Yeah.
a quintuplet shooting.
Mhm.
Like it's too much going on and it's too much to
Definitely.
lose. You feel what I'm saying? So live your life, do what you gotta do, be healthy, stay safe, drink water,
Keep your mental strong.
mental
And
health,
smoke weed.
mental health.
Definitely.
Mental health. Mental health is really important.
Yeah.
I feel like in the community of black males, it's not talked about amongst ourselves enough.
Nearly enough.
You feel what I'm saying? A lot of guys feel like it's soft to express your feelings or to get with you. First of all, if you can't get with your niggas and tell your niggas you have a problem, they're not your friends.
Not at all.
You don't even need them around you. You feel what I'm saying? I honestly feel like mental health. I don't like the fact that people are trying to make it seem like now it's a big deal, like niggas been losing their mind. But even though it's better late than never to shine light on something. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And it's important for people to express.
It's also important if you're around them
Express,
people, notice when your brother hurting, notice when he's not himself. And there's nothing wrong with saying, are you okay? And if you're the person hurting, there's nothing wrong with expressing it. No, I'm not okay, and there's something wrong with me. You feel me?
Definitely.
You know? Gotta be able to, you know, push it out. For real.
That's what your colleagues are for. That's what I think. And at the end of the day, you should be able to talk. You should be able to feed off each other. And everything you do should bring prosperity.
Facts.
At some point. Everything should be about elevation. Everything should be about getting to the next level and going up. You should not be around anybody that's bringing you down, making you feel like shit, making you do dumb shit.
Yeah.
You have to make a difference this year, if nothing else.
Nothing else, please, man.
If this year ain't show y'all hustle,
If this year don't make you change some things about yourself,
for real,
it's over with for
you
you.
fucked up in the game.
It's over with for you. So at the end of the day, you know, Cruddy Buddy Entertainment, Cruddy Buddy Empire Records, NPC Production, NPC Production, and clothing coming soon. You feel
Got
what I'm
that
saying?
Cruddy merch coming too.
Cruddy merch. Say hello to my little friends out.
Yeah.
Binky Land will be coming out. No
Tolerance
tolerance
is out also.
Yep. Zero tolerance is out. You feel
Zero
me?
tolerance is
We
out.
will have all his stuff right here on the screen and in the description. But again, check Moneymakkinmeech out. His
Check him
music
out.
is fire.
Oh yeah, and if you want some video game shit, bro,
Definitely.
bro,
Here, whip your ass.
street money on my,
Put your money
put
on.
money on my,
Put your money on.